Bounty hunters are empowered by an 1875 federal law that permits agents of bail bondsmen to enter residences and cross state lines in pursuit of bail jumpers. Bail jumpers' offenses can range from simple misdemeanors to armed assault, drug trafficking, and even murder. This is their world.
I can't turn your hand around. Yeah, turn it around. Law enforcement agent.
Across the United States, over 10 million fugitives roam our city streets.
I ain't going back to jail.
Fugitive recovery agents, the real bounty hunters, are the men whose job it is to bring these felons down. To seek.
Go, 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 go!
To locate.
Hang on, you're under arrest.
To capture.
Down, all the way down. Don't move!
To bring them back to justice. Fugitive Recovery Agents, the real bounty hunters, is shot entirely on location and involve people that jump bail. Although guilty of jumping bail, they are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. These are their stories.
Michael Hamilton Sr. is wanted for forfeiting his bond and also a felony warrant for fugitive from justice at this point in time. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to go down. I want you two at the back door with me. Okay, 'cause you're packing. You two to the front door. Anybody comes out the front door running, you take them. Okay, we'll find out who they are later. I'm going to go up. He owes me money. He doesn't have any idea that the bond has been forfeited yet. He doesn't know that we know that, I don't think, as far as I know. So he's thinking I'm coming to his door to collect the fee that he still owes on his bond. When I ask him if he's got any money, and he says yes or no, whatever, when I ask that question, take him down. Okay, well, then we're going to lodge. He's got a wife and a couple kids in there. As far as we know, no. There was one guy in there earlier with a blazer, came in for a few minutes and left, okay? Yes, ma'am. My name's Leo Irvin from Bonding. I let your department know that we're going to be trying to pick up a fugitive here. Okay, the guy is home now, and we are going in as I speak right now, so your officers know we're going to try to take him, okay? This White House here, Jeff. Rich, front door. Right, in case we need somebody, you'll see a van and a white Lincoln here, okay? Yes, ma'am, we're going out now. Thank you. Watch yourself. Yep. Okay. You did it from justice. Don't let them see all you guys. Stay back a little bit. Cover both. Hello, Mike here. Hello, Mike here. Where's he at? He's got any money for me? Oh, he's on the phone? Okay. Well, I just want some money if you got some money for me. Did he get his advancement? Did he get his advancement?
He gets, well, he just got back from Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Ione County wanted to lock him up until Alabama came to get him, so he just went to Alabama to take care of it.
Oh. Mike's going to jail, that's what we're doing, because he violated his bond.
Oh, please, God, no.
You didn't show up to court yesterday, Mike.
No, he was in Alabama.
I was in
Alabama, I got the paperwork.
Well, you're going with me.
Oh, my Jesus, why?
Because you forfeited your bond and the judge has signed a warrant for your arrest again.
I got the...
Well, I can't help
You're
it.
talking about the judge in Ione County?
Yes,
I
sir.
got the paper from him right now in my car. I ain't
Well,
going out there and get it.
you're-
No, it's in my briefcase.
Well, I want to see it because right now, I just got a phone call and said you weren't.
No, I got the paper.
Well, they said you sent a letter and you had no intentions of going to court and you were going back to Alabama. That's what they got a letter from you.
No. I got Judge Hort's paperwork.
Okay, well, I got to see it.
Yeah,
Because as of right now, you are under arrest under 756.26, violation of the bond and the forfeiture law, okay? So, well, let's go out here then.
They were right over here by the heater vent.
I didn't want to have to do this, but they gave me...
They're right there in the blue jeans.
Yeah, Yes.
I just got back from Alabama. What is all this? Pardon? What is all this? I just got home.
Just like what Leo just told you a few minutes ago.
Well, I'm surprised. I am blown away. I really am.
We're gonna wait and see what happens with
You
it.
gotta go to jail. Let's go. Because I just spent I don't know how much money I had to borrow tomorrow from my company.
Well,
to
they
pay
just-
for this guy.
They
And
told
I've got
me.
your money coming tomorrow, as a
Well,
matter of fact.
what they told me, Mike, let me explain to you so you don't get go.
Wait a
You gotta
second,
understand
right
where we're
here.
coming
Well, I
from.
want you, my brother's on the phone, I want
That
to hear
proves
this.
that he was in court
I
yesterday.
wasn't
in
only there,
Alabama.
there's the order right there in your right hand, Elaine, that's it, right there.
Right here.
No, Shelby, that's Alabama, right?
That's what.
That's the only warrant that was
that's
up here.
right. That's
Right,
the
well,
warrant
there's,
that was
right,
up here.
there's no warrant.
Judge for it,
The
or
judge just signed the warrant this morning, okay?
for what?
Because you didn't show up in court yesterday.
Well, I just talked to you.
And I own
about
you.
3:30 this afternoon.
Well-
Leo, I'll pay you tomorrow.
Let's go.
I will.
Okay, let's just get it out, let's just get out of here, get it over with.
Yeah, I do have to. Leo, why is this happening?
Because they told me you didn't show up and they issued a warrant and they wanted you back.
But there is no warrant.
Well, I'm just telling you what they told me. I'm only going by what they told
But
me.
you're my bondsman, why are we doing
Right,
that?
because they told me your bond was, they forfeited your bond yesterday.
His brother.
Where's your shoes at?
Hello, who am I speaking to?
As a matter of fact, Leo.
Yeah, Matt, let me explain to you what happened. He was supposed to be in the court yesterday, according to the court, and they said that he forfeited his bond, okay, and that a warrant was issued, and when he forfeits his bond, I have an obligation to protect myself, okay? Right, so I'm gonna take him down there, and if there's any discrepancies or any problems or whatever, he'll be brought back and taken care of. I mean, I'm not gonna put him back in jail if there's some kind of discrepancy, but I have to do what I have to do at this point in time, okay?
Elaine, call the state police. And get this tag number right now.
It's Leo's car.
Doesn't matter.
You know Leo.
You guys, go ahead and cover him. I'm gonna take care of Leo.
Please go to jail. Now please slide over.
What am I being charged with?
Your bond is revoked. Period.
Failure to appear.
End of story, all right?
I'm up like a fugitive with a camera in my home. I don't know your name driving. If you think I'm a horse's ass, I apologize, but this whole thing is a fiasco.
No, sir, I don't want to get involved in a situation.
No, you really don't.
I do a job.
I don't mean to be a horse's ass again, but yeah. Just got dragged out in front of video cameras. I know who these guys are. On a premise that there's a violation of a bond?
Correct.
There is no bond. It was dismissed yesterday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's between you and Leo.
No, that's between me and Ionia County and then whoever just picked me up in my home.
Exactly.
That's correct. I had a $500,000 bond. Ionia County put a $1,000 bond on. Put this on film. I'd love for you to.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
I drove to Alabama and was in court yesterday and got out. Reinstated bond of $50,000. It was posted back in August. All of the bonds have been satisfied. Period. And I spoke with Judge Hort today, this afternoon, personally. So, whatever may be an issue with Ionia County, the only thing that may be an issue is that the order isn't in computer yet because it only went in today. But I have a certified document from a judge in Shelby County, Alabama that shows that it's been taken care of. Hey, you know, I can't help it if the computer isn't that fast, but I tell you what, it's going to be mighty interesting tomorrow afternoon because I'm going to take this to the news. And I'll be glad to tell you who I work for. I'd appreciate this, I really would. I work for the Federal Government Security Exchange Commission. I work downtown in the Renaissance Center in Detroit, Michigan. Okay? Please put it all on tape. Because they found out yesterday, too, that, yeah, I was in Alabama. Yeah, I did have a fugitive warrant for violation of probation. And they want to know what's going on, so I told them.
How did this whole thing get started? Is my wire live, Jeff?
I was arrested in October for stealing, allegedly, 4 counts felony larceny from a place I was renting. Those charges were dismissed, okay? The bottom line is I sat in a county jail for 43 days because of a Detective Dennis and a fugitive warrant for me for violation of probation in Alabama. Now, the long and short of it is I've gone back to Alabama and satisfied them, and the fugitive warrant is gone. As if we talk right now, I know damn well the state police are going to run this before we get to Ionia County. There is no longer a fugitive warrant for me. That's why I asked my wife to call state police. I know that much because I had to call them before I came back in the state. I wanted to make sure there were no more issues. My lawyer told me to do that. This is the best part. The judge said, okay, I'll reinstate the bond you were on. I was on a $50,000 bond for violation of probation. It goes back to 1992. And you may take me as the biggest horse's ass,
No, I'm not.
but I can tell you one thing.
I understand where you're coming from.
Do you really? Do you think so? Okay. 4 allegations for felony larceny were brought on me by Detective Dwayne Dennis in Ionia County. I have a felony record. So Detective Dwayne Dennis came to my home, he talked to me, I gave my statement, He came back 10 days later and arrested me for 4 counts of felony larceny. To wit, a cedar chest, a color television, okay, a bar stool, and a mattress. On January 27th, I was asked to plead guilty to possession of stolen property, to wit, a mattress. Why? Well, because, Mike, if you don't, yeah, you can go to trial, you may win, but you also have a felony problem on your background. You need to go ahead and plea out to this. And so I did. Everything was dismissed. But this is absolutely beyond ridiculous. This is.
Did you write a letter to the judge?
No, sir. I got a phone call to the judge. I was told on Friday afternoon last week by my attorney, John McNamara, that if Alabama is going to go ahead and resolve this, the best thing to do is go down there. If I have to go to court here, they're going to hold me till Alabama comes and gets me. I said, okay, I'll do that. I had to call John McNamara Monday to assure me that if I did that, there wouldn't be an issue with being in court up here Tuesday. John said, go ahead and have the judge there sign an order, which we have, and fax that up here. Not only 1, confirm you were there, 2, confirm the order, that they're removing what's called an alias in the state of Alabama. The alias was a $500,000 bond fugitive warrant to wit violation of probation. And that was already faxed up here yesterday. I got here 5:17 p.m. because I have the receipt for it. At that time, I have 1 felony conviction. I have 2 on my record. 1 is for an armed robbery. Incredible enough, Ionia County has a copy of a full pardon in the state of Georgia for that armed robbery. The only other one was for an arson of a fire at my brother's apartment in the state of Virginia.
The failure to appear warrant that we're talking about, or that Leo's talking about,
It was yesterday afternoon at 1:30
the
p.m.
fact that you failed to appear at Ionia County.
Well, that's understandable if he's saying that. I was supposed to be there. However, Judge Horton, my attorney, I think, is going to have something to say about that tomorrow. Spending a night in jail for that and going through this in front of my kids, I think somebody else is going to have to answer to that.
What was the hearing you were supposed to be at yesterday?
That was the extradition hearing for the state of Alabama.
It wasn't a sentencing hearing or anything
No,
like that?
no. Extradition hearing. I got that paperwork too. Gentlemen, I'm not pulling anybody's leg. I've been through the ringer. It's incredible. I worked for a company here in Michigan. I made $171,000 in 9 months last year on a W-2. NSF, yes. I had $13,000 in bad checks. I sat 7 weeks in Ionia County Jail. I did not get 2 direct deposits, and I had a horde of money bounce. And I know you probably have no idea about all this, but I'm telling you, man, this is wrong. This really is kind of incredible if you ask me. This doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, you have to understand, when Leo tells us that there's somebody that he needs to have recovered because they're a fugitive status now, he lets us know.
That's what
He gives us the authority to go and arrest you on his word.
I got you. Okay.
And that's basically what we did. I mean,
Well, I understand that. I think my wife will understand once that's explained.
I have known Leo for a long time, and that man gave you his word. He said that if you guys worked it out, and he made some sort of arrangements with you, that's what would have happened.
He'll go ahead and drive me home then once this is resolved?
I'll guarantee you that if it's resolved here, he will probably give you a ride home.
Okay. A felony history of 15 years ago, of which I have a full pardon from the state of Georgia.
Get it expunged?
No expunged. It was a pardon, man. I was never even there. My brother robbed a place in my car, and I was arrested for it, and I wouldn't take a plea bargain after 7.5 months of interrogation almost. It was really 7.5 months of interrogation. My life went to hell and back. I was taken to court and found guilty of armed robbery. I was never even there. I spent 5 years and 1 day of my life in prison in maximum security for armed robbery. I was never even there.
Then you had a new trial.
In July, no, never even a trial. And I don't really want to get weird on you, but I tell you, it's got to be a miracle. And only God doles out miracles, I know that. But in July of 1992, a full pardon arrived for that. Yeah, I made my bed and I've had to live in it. And I'm trying to do that the right way. Now, you should have taken a right there, too. I don't know where he's going. Oh, believe me, after 43 days out here, yeah, I know this place all too well. This is absolutely incredible.
It's going over the door.
Take a few minutes for it.
There was a warrant issued for Michael Hamilton and a forfeit of bonds, which I had posted several weeks ago. At which time I have a responsibility not only to the community but to the bond company to apprehend and put the subject back in jail. Mr. Hamilton has had extensive charges pending against him for quite some time. He's trying to get the matters cleared up. But obviously, there is a valid warrant out of the Alabama area and for probation violation, which is an extraditable offense in Alabama, and he has valid warrants here at Ionia County, and he will go in front of the judge tomorrow to face those charges.
What do we got? Today we're going to be going after Miss Terry K. Townsend. We have understanding that she was in drug rehab, and she's wanted on theft of property, third. See if we can't locate her and see what we can come up with.
Bonjo?
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of unique. Alabama's the only one that has what they call a bondsman's process. Bondsman's supposed to take this, and he fills it out at the bottom when he returns them to the jail. As far as I know, at the current time, Alabama's the only one that does that.
Shall we go get her?
Well, let's do it. It's like a totally unusual job. I've tried quitting 2-3 times and done other jobs, and every time I stop and do something else, I'm like very unhappy. What we run into is other guys that get into this business and gives the rest of us a bad name. Terry K. Townsend. We're going to go in and talk to the chief.
She stays with her mother down here in Field County. She also staying with her boyfriend in a town just adjacent here. It's Bear Creek.
We appreciate it. We definitely want to pick her up.
It's very possible she's there right now. Her mother was there when I came by this morning. Is this the one for out of muscle shovels?
Yeah.
I tried to pick them up and pick her up on that the other day for them. They wouldn't come get her.
They will.
They didn't have a officer available.
A lot of times, y'all are undermanned, and don't have the
Exactly
money and facility or, to
I had
do
her on
the
just a routine traffic stop and called them, and they said, we want her, we just ain't have the man, we don't have a man available to come get her. You need to watch her. She's getting pretty strung out right now.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, we was under the information she'd just come back from rehab.
She did.
Is she? Already back on.
Yeah.
They go drink it this morning and come back and try to beat it.
Yeah, all they do is trying to beat the judge, and they want to judge and say, I went to
I
rehab.
can show you where her mother lives. I know them all very well.
Do you?
Yeah.
We appreciate it. If you want to ride along.
No problem.
Chief, we appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Good luck.
Follow me on down. We'll take you to her mother's house and see if she's there.
All right. Right on down road, the road of Ford, and the house at the end of the dirt road. That's the car there. You got the front and back door covered?
There ain't no back door back here.
Okay, 10-4. Hi, how you doing? It's Terry here.
What in the world?
Excuse me, man. Is Terry here?
Yeah,
Where's she at?
she's in bed.
Terry, wake up. Terry, come on, let's get up. I'm William Bean with Fugitive Recovery Agency. Sir, if you will, just lay there. Stick your hands that where I can see them. Okay? Just lay there and keep your hands where I can see them, all right? Terry, stand up for me. Turn around and put your hands. There you go.
Put some clothes on.
Well, you got clothes on. You'll be all right. I'm William Bean with Fugitive Recovery Agency. I'll treat you like you treat me, okay? I got a warrant for you out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. You want to spell out theft of property?
She was missing for 6 months. I couldn't y'all found her then. Terry, get up and get out of here. News cameras like you just murdered somebody. What are y'all doing in there?
You don't want to take us with you?
We're placing her into custody, ma'am. But you please just back off and let my partner do his job.
Hey, keep your hands off me. Do you hear me?
Mama, Matt's in there. Why is that camera on me?
Oh, the camera crew's with me, okay?
I'm not doing this.
Okay, well, you're going to have to. Yes, ma'am, you got to do this. You've got to do this, okay?
I'm not going out.
Yes, you have to go out. If I have to drag you out, we'll drag you out. But come on.
I want to know.
Where's your blue jean
murdered
jacket?
anybody.
Turn it off.
This camera crew is with me.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
This
doing
is
a
for
job.
my safety, for her safety as well, okay?
Oh, she's gonna hurt you.
She needs her blue jean jacket. Here, you want
that
to keep
hurts
this
it.
here?
Well, it's hers. I hope y'all don't steal it from her when she's gone. What y'all do if somebody held up a store or something? Kill somebody.
Okay, now push it through. Yeah, there you go.
The Gonzales don't get this much publicity. See what I mean?
I'll explain later.
Oh, never mind. I'll
Okay,
explain
come
it
on.
to some of the bitches that killed their child. Scalded them. They don't get this much publicity. I hope y'all rot in hell.
You too, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm not going to, but you probably will. I know I'm not going to.
Put her on the back seat. There you go. Watch your head. Just scoot on over here and let me see. Said mama something pitiful, but
Oh, I know. But it's like I explained to her, you're harboring a fugitive.
that's what, you know, I
She
thought.
knew she had it.
Yeah, she did. She's just pitching the bed. She's,
Yeah, it's just, I mean, that's exactly what it is. Small town like this. She thinks everybody's gonna think bad of her now. Y'all need any more help?
all right. Went in the house, brought her out. Didn't have any problem out of Terry. Terry's like, she's very cooperative. Mother's a little upset, but she'll be all right. Everything's gonna be fine. As long as nobody gets hurt. That's the main thing of the game. What'd your mother mean when she said you was lost for 6 months? Did you go down the woods, and get turned around and couldn't figure out how to come home? Or, I mean, I really didn't understand what she meant by it, but no, she was upset. Where'd you go to? Mantechi. It's nothing personal. It's this bondsman wants to come off the bond. He wants to get clear of it. Most of the shows is real stickler. So they're real strict to the law. I mean, the law's like 28 days, and you either got to comply within 28 days or you got to pay it off. And they've allowed him a little more time than average on this case. Okay, let me come around under your seatbelt. Chair when you come out. There you go. This is Terry Townsend. Come off the bond on her. Joe and I, we're a team. Work together so much we don't really have to even talk. I trust him with my life. I hope he trusts me with his.
He does that, buddy.
Very good case. Nobody got hurt, and that's the main #1 thing.